stuff is on the tree? Spanish moss. Awesome. You guys are very smart. The fun fact about that Spanish moss, it's not Spanish and it's not a moss. So, back in the day when they had the first Ford recall, they used to stuff their seats with that Spanish moss. Realized that there was tiny little bugs in them. That's where you get the saying, itching for a Ford, if any of you guys have heard it.
Oh my God.
Now that Spanish moss, as I was saying, isn't Spanish and it isn't a moss. It's actually closest related to a pineapple. And one reason why you'll see the Spanish moss growing all around this area is it only grows in places with amazing air quality. So you know you're in an amazing, beautiful place when you see all that lovely Spanish moss coming down. Now coming up here on the left, I want you guys to keep your eyes open. It is a little bit early here on the river and a lot of our animals are asleep. But if you ever take this boat ride again, make sure you keep your eyes open in this little spot. We like to call this little area Gator Cove. Take that as you will. But it is most known for our yellow-bellied slider turtles. If you keep your eyes open around this bend, you might be able to see a bunch of little turtles swimming around finding their breakfast. The reason why you won't see them here in the morning is they are relatively lazy for the rest of the day. So they're going to spend those morning hours hunting for their food and the rest of the day basking in the sunlight and enjoying everything. But you might be able to find yourself some gators, some snakes, and some turtles in that little area right there.
Oh, look at those fishes.
And that little flower you see right there on the right, that is the cardinal flower. It's beautiful and it's blooming
cardinal.
right now. And it's sitting on top of that water lettuce. Now, fun fact about that water lettuce all around here, it's actually not native to this area. That means someone who was most likely kayaking, snorkeling, or scuba diving brought a little bit of that back with him. And since then, it hasn't grown immensely. But our manatees love to feed on it, so we let it go. And I will remind you guys, as we are pulling back up to this dock, please remain seated, keep your arms, legs, anything inside the boat at all times. We do want to not go home with a souvenir of the Weeki Wachee split. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. On behalf of me, First Mate Julia, and our Captain Chuck, we love this river and we hope you love it too. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day at the park. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.